Good evening, I'm your host, and welcome to today's NoorNews Bulletin. Tonight, we look at a delivery rider's unlikely literary triumph, the solemn unveiling of a new memorial in Norway, and the latest developments in the ongoing strikes on Iran. Let's begin with a story that has captured the world's imagination. A food delivery rider has been awarded one of China's most prestigious literary prizes, highlighting a growing trend of blue-collar workers gaining national recognition for their creative writing. According to the BBC, Wang Jibing, who spends his days navigating city streets to deliver meals, received the honor for his poignant poetry that captures the realities of life on the margins of China's rapidly evolving economy. His work, which often reflects on the isolation and physical toll of gig labor, has resonated deeply with readers across the country. Wang is part of a broader movement of migrant and service workers who are increasingly using literature to document their experiences, challenging traditional perceptions of who can participate in the nation's high-culture literary scene. While many of these writers have previously shared their work primarily through social media platforms, this award marks a significant shift in institutional acknowledgement. Critics and literary experts suggest that Wang's success underscores a wider cultural appetite for authentic, grassroots narratives that provide a voice to the millions of workers powering China's service sector. His recognition serves as a testament to the power of personal storytelling in bridging the divide between disparate social classes in modern urban environments. Norway has officially unveiled a new memorial in the capital, Oslo, dedicated to the victims of the 2011 massacre. The ceremony took place this Sunday, marking a significant step in the nation's ongoing process of remembrance ahead of the upcoming 15th anniversary of the tragedy. According to the BBC, the artwork serves as a permanent site for reflection, honoring the 77 individuals who lost their lives during the coordinated attacks on the government quarter and the youth camp on the island of Utøya. The installation was designed to provide a space for survivors, families, and the public to gather as the country approaches the decade-and-a-half milestone since the events of July 22, 2011. Officials stated that the memorial is intended to ensure the memory of those lost remains central to the national consciousness while providing a focal point for collective mourning. The unveiling follows years of deliberation regarding the appropriate form and location for a national tribute. As Norway prepares for the formal anniversary commemorations, the site is now open to the public, offering a quiet environment for those wishing to pay their respects to the victims and their families. The government has emphasized that the memorial stands as a testament to the resilience of the Norwegian people. Health officials in the United States have confirmed that a recent test identifying the source of a widespread explosive diarrhea outbreak was a false positive. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration issued the update following a thorough review of the laboratory findings, which had previously pointed toward a specific food item as the origin of the parasitic infection. According to the BBC, the latest development means that the exact source of the parasite remains unknown, leaving investigators to restart the process of tracing the outbreak's origin. The initial report had caused significant concern among consumers and led to temporary precautionary measures within the supply chain. However, the FDA has now clarified that the preliminary data was inaccurate and does not reflect the true cause of the illness. Public health agencies are continuing their epidemiological investigation to determine the actual vector of the parasite, urging the public to remain vigilant regarding food safety protocols while the search for the genuine source continues. Authorities have stated that they are working closely with regional health departments to analyze new samples and ensure that future findings are verified before any further public health warnings are issued. No new information regarding the timeline for identifying the actual source has been provided at this stage. The United States military has conducted its 9th consecutive night of strikes targeting positions within Iran. This latest operation marks a sustained intensification of regional military activity, following a series of escalations that have drawn significant international attention. According to reports from Al Jazeera and NPR, the strikes were carried out overnight, with U.S. officials citing the need to degrade specific infrastructure and deter further regional instability. While the Pentagon has confirmed the frequency of these engagements, details regarding the specific targets and the extent of the damage remain limited. Analysts monitoring the situation note that these back-to-back operations represent a notable shift in the tempo of U.S. military involvement in the area. The ongoing nature of these strikes has prompted renewed diplomatic efforts from regional stakeholders, who are calling for de-escalation to prevent a broader conflict. As of this morning, neither the U.S. Department of Defense nor Iranian state media have provided a comprehensive assessment of the tactical outcomes from this latest wave of activity. We will continue to monitor official statements from both Washington and Tehran as further details emerge regarding the scope and impact of these ongoing operations. Thousands of Argentinians have taken to the streets of Buenos Aires to celebrate their national football team, despite the squad's recent defeat in the World Cup final. According to Al Jazeera, supporters gathered in massive numbers across the capital to honor the players, demonstrating a sense of national pride that persisted even after the loss. While the team did not secure the championship title, the atmosphere in the city remained jubilant, with fans waving flags and chanting in support of the athletes' performance throughout the tournament. The public display serves as a testament to the deep-rooted connection between the Argentinian population and their national team, prioritizing the recognition of the players' efforts over the final match result. Local authorities reported that the gatherings remained largely peaceful as citizens continued to congregate in major plazas and along iconic boulevards. This outpouring of support highlights the cultural significance of the sport within the country, where the team's journey is being commemorated as a collective achievement regardless of the scoreboard. The celebrations are expected to continue throughout the evening as the city maintains its focus on honoring the team's return and their overall contribution to the global competition. United States President Donald Trump has stated that the latest military strikes conducted against targets in Iran were carried out in honor of American military personnel killed in the line of duty. The remarks follow a series of escalations in the region, which have drawn significant international attention and concern regarding the potential for further instability. According to reports from Al Jazeera and NPR, the president framed the offensive actions as a direct response to the loss of U.S. service members, linking the strikes to a broader policy of retaliation for past attacks on American forces. While the administration has maintained that these operations were necessary to deter future aggression, the move has prompted a complex diplomatic response from regional stakeholders. Analysts note that the rhetoric surrounding these strikes reflects a shift in the current administration's approach to engagement with Tehran, emphasizing a commitment to protecting military assets abroad. As the situation continues to develop, observers are closely monitoring the potential for retaliatory measures and the impact of these strikes on ongoing efforts to maintain security across the Middle East. The administration has not provided specific details on the long-term strategic objectives beyond this immediate retaliatory action, leaving the international community to assess the broader implications for regional peace. Argentina's national team manager, Lionel Scaloni, has cast doubt on his future with the squad following a difficult defeat in the latest World Cup campaign. In an emotional post-match press conference, Scaloni expressed significant uncertainty regarding his tenure, suggesting that the physical and mental demands of maintaining a championship-caliber team have taken a toll. According to Al Jazeera, the manager emphasized the immense challenge of assembling another roster capable of reaching 2 consecutive World Cup finals, noting that the current cycle has reached a natural point of reflection. Scaloni, who led the team to historic success, admitted that the prospect of continuing requires a level of energy that he is currently struggling to reconcile with the team's evolving needs. While he did not formally announce his resignation, his comments have sparked widespread speculation regarding the future of the coaching staff. Analysts suggest that Scaloni's remarks reflect the heavy pressure placed on the Argentine side to sustain their recent dominance on the global stage. As the federation prepares for upcoming qualifiers, the football community remains in anticipation of a definitive decision from the manager, who has become a central figure in the nation's recent sporting achievements. The team now faces a period of transition as they evaluate their path forward. That concludes our report for today. Thank you for joining us for this verified bulletin, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. NoorNews, verified before published.